Hi everybody, it is Josh and
Ben.
And before you watch the rest of this video, please do us a big favor and
Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and leave some comments down below.
yeah. Today's vlog is a reflection of West Hollywood Pride versus LA Pride and kind of our thoughts about the whole Los Angeles Pride experience this year. So you can go first if you like, Ben. Or let me go.
So like Josh said, we're just comparing like WeHo Pride and LA Pride. I actually liked both of them. I think WeHo Pride was a little bit more like street fair like, and LA Pride was a little bit more like parade like. But they were both great. I really enjoyed that we are able to have two prides. It really does feel like a Pride month rather than a Pride weekend. So for all those people that organized all those events, thank you very much. Thank you for all your hard work.
Thank you.
But yeah, I enjoyed both of them.
Okay, and so for me, I was, really as transparent as one can be. I was actually kind of bothered that the Pride events got split up. You know, there was a lot of factors why they got split up. This vlog's certainly not about that. Nonetheless, some of my thoughts about that weren't so positive. That Christopher Street West had moved it to LA, downtown LA, and then they ended up charging like $200 for the weekend to get in, which to me isn't really what Pride was about. So I felt like they moved Pride to a music festival versus about fighting for our political rights, and that's why Prides were initially happened. They had to do with Stonewall and discrimination, which if anybody is awake at the wheel watching this, you know we are going through another period where a presidential candidate is using the gay community as basically a target, and so we've become the target. And so to me, Pride was always about that. I do completely understand that we forgot about it because we thought everything was cool and everybody was accepting us, but now we can see that the Republicans, and I'm sorry if you're a Republican, I'm not anti-Republican, but there's members in that party who've decided to make the gay, lesbian, trans, queer community a target of their campaigns, because they probably don't seem to be advocating actual fiscal policies. So to me, that's what Pride was about. So I had very negative feelings about, first of all, it being turned into music festivals, because I think we can never lose track of the fact that we always have to be fighting for our rights, because there's always somebody that's going to pit communities against each other, and it's happening. It's really happening. So LA Pride and West LA Pride. In reflection, actually I'm very happy there's two of them, and I will say that I hope that it continues to have two of them. I'd actually like the fact that LA has it spread out for at least over a 2-week period, and if you count Long Beach, there's going to be a third big Pride event in Los Angeles County, but that's not, I don't even know the date of Long Beach Pride.
It's weird this year. Usually Long Beach Pride traditionally kicks off Pride Month. They're like the first Pride, and then everyone follows suit, but this year it wasn't like that. I think West Hollywood was the one that kicked off Pride.
West Hollywood's first, and what I really like about West Hollywood, I grew up in LA County. I've been coming to Pride every year I can. This is the first year it was free for 3 days on the street festival, like the street walking fair. They closed down the whole street for 3 days. They do it for Halloween, and I hope we keep doing that. I really do. LA Pride, I'm gonna be really honest, we had one day of LA Pride. We had a Sunday in which they had a free parade, and then they had a street fair. I'm sorry we never filmed the street fair. We got a little tipsy, if you know what I mean, and we ended up going to a house party, and that's a whole other story. We're not showing those vlogs because I watched the videos and it was messy.
Yes, no, but we were in the parade, or not in the parade, but we went to the parade.
And we do have that video, so if you want to see the LA parade, go through my video list and you'll see what the LA parade looked like. Yeah. Definitely more people at LA Pride parade than I thought was on the Sunday in West Hollywood.
We didn't make the Sunday parade, so I cannot.
Well,
Sunday or WeHo
so
parade.
Normally how it works is the amount of people that go to the parade is a reflection of what goes into the free street fairs. Yeah. And so it wasn't packed.
Oh, that's true. It was not packed.
So I feel like LA Pride definitely for that one day had way more people. Had definitely that carnival atmosphere on Sunday, and it was free. So I hope success for Christopher Street West. I mean, if it's that music festival that they need to have to pay for the Sunday, I hope people buy those tickets. But I definitely don't think a Mariah Carey concert is about gay pride.
Yeah.
So normally how it worked in the past in West Hollywood is they put it into the park, and then there was a donation of $20 that helped pay for the event. It wasn't about being profitable, it was about paying for the event. And then they would sell booths to vendors to help subsidize the cost of everything. But West Hollywood, I think, will continue to have a free street fair for 3 days.
Yeah.
So final thoughts is I really like both of them. I hope we continue to have both, and I will say this, this channel's not a political channel, but I really think that we need to really be very careful about not focusing on the candidates or the political people who are actually targeting our community for no reason. To ban a drag queen show, or to make up legislation in a state like Florida where they didn't actually say don't say gay, but they said they didn't want the sexuality of homosexuality being talked about. I don't know of any 5th grade teachers who actually talk about this in their classrooms. And if there was, they should fire that teacher, in my opinion. You don't talk about sex to a 5th grader.
Yeah.
But I think it's a really important period of time where we have to be really careful in the candidates that we select, because when they come for your freedom, and even if it's not the freedom that really aligns with you, like I'm not a drag queen, and it doesn't really truly affect me, but it does, because once you start attacking people's freedoms, then what's next? You always have to know, what is next? What freedom are they going to take away next? And so, that's what Pride should be about. To me, is about fighting for our political rights, making sure gay, lesbian, bi, trans, non-binary, they, him, whatever you feel like is for you, we're okay with that, and it should be free. That's what America's about. So my takeaway of Pride was that it was free this year for people to attend. At least both had free event 3 days in West Hollywood and 1 day for LA Pride. And don't lose track of why we had them, which was to protect our rights.
Yeah, and I mean, we should fight for our rights every day of the year, as it affects our lives. So
yeah. Thanks for watching. My final will say is that I hope both events continue to be separate, and I hope they're both successful.
Yes, I agree. I enjoyed it a lot.
All right, thanks for watching.
Bye,
See you
guys.
next week. I don't know what we're gonna do, but we'll do something I don't know what we'll do. We'll do something fun. I know this isn't probably the vlog you were looking for this week, but we had a very busy weekend. So anyhow, See you in the next adventure.
And we're going to San Diego Pride, so look forward to that.
Yeah, San Diego Pride is coming up.
Yes, in July.
Bye.
Bye.